Welcome to Explore San Diego, Explore Your Mind. Have you ever wondered where you can get a good quality robot that plays basketball? I do. I wonder if they finally designed a super bot that can beat a varsity basketball player on a one-on-one competition. Well, our search has taken us to Francis Parker High School where they're building robots for the future. Today's show, motor skills.
This is Francis Parker School, so we are a JK through senior year school. This campus has the middle school and the upper school, so we're under the umbrella of F.I.R.S.T, which is a organization stands for Inspiration, Recognition of Science and Technology. One of whom Dean Kamen, who invented the Segway, and basically what it's for is to get students, get young people excited about science, technology, engineering, math, and give them a chance to really experience, how those topics can A, be fun, but B, how they really work in the real world.
What's it? Which port is it? Hook up.
This is not.
Yeah, it's at its max.
So it's encouraged that team members work with professional engineers, and individuals like. So the quality and caliber of devices that are expected to be built is really up there, and it really pushes the students to challenge themselves. The students who are involved in these type of programs learn good leadership skills, team working skills, and of course technical skills. The robot itself is really more of a gimmick than anything else to just basically these kids excited about these science, technology, engineering, math kind of things. The robot competition itself is the focus of much of the season and much of what we do, but in reality it's much more about also changing the perspective of our nation as far as what's important to our culture, and to try and bring science to be as important as sports and arts and other things of that nature. There's always a joke about hey, why don't we just make a human robot, then he can play any game. But the truth of the matter is designing a human robot is really tricky. So we can't do it in 6 weeks. So we go for a slightly lower hanging fruit, which is much more accessible to our students and gives them the opportunity to also come up with designs that are their own as well.
So the question remains, what's more powerful, man or machine? Well, let's find out the philosophy of man and the philosophy of machine. Is Dane Norman stronger than the war robot? Mr. Norman, have you ever played horse against a robot before?
No, I have not.
Do you find the robot to be a tougher competition than the other schools that you play, or actually a little bit easier?
I find it different, so I'm not sure if it's harder or easier.
Is the robot having any game plan? What are you teaching the robot now?
Right now we're just trying to get the other robot working, but
The brains behind the robot. No emotion. Has your coach ever asked you to perform like a robot?
No, he tells us not to move robot-like and to try to play differently than a robot would, I guess.
What are you teaching the robot now right before the big game?
I'm just really looking over the code.
Are you using the things that you learned from the classroom right now to apply to beat this young man's dreams, goals, and aspirations to be an NBA player, and right now beat it in a game of out?
Well, no, because right now the robot's not competing against him. If we're competing against him, yeah, I'm sure we could make a robot that would play better than any person if we had the time and the materials.
So they just need more funding. Give him some more money. Does he say to use your mind or turn it off like a robot?
He says to use our imagination when we're playing in practice, so that's what we do.
Beat a robot, Dan. Robot shot over the backstop. So who has won the great battle of man versus machine? Well, I say they both won. No, not everyone gets a trophy. But when you think about it, when you match education with fun, doesn't everybody win? Huh? How about that? So, if you're a high school student or know somebody in high school and like to learn more about the F.I.R.S.T program, go to SanDiegoRegional.com and find out how your school can be participants in the first robot-making machine of all mankind. And maybe you can build a robot like that kid that'll beat any human being. I think that's a little lofty goal. But that's the point. Explore San Diego, explore your mind. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.